Hi, I'm Miss BJ Swallow.
This is, you know, I'd like to say that this is for my Instagram. But the truth is, this is for me to sue this place after the sexual harassment happens, okay? Ladies, you have had your time in this town.
I'm going to have to know what sexual harassment was if it came up and sat on my face. Oh!
Well, I would, and I think an attorney would. I think he would recognize it in a court of law. And I think another attorney would say, sir, you put on that wig, you knew what you were getting into. You knew. You're doing drugs backstage with all them, you telling me you consented whenever you took cocaine, okay? You consented when you took cocaine. You're doing a Halloween show with gay guys. You're not gonna get raped. You're not gonna get raped. You walk in there, you knew what you did when you put that thing on, sir. You knew what you did. It's fine.
Happy New Year! Halloween, whatever. It's the same year. Happy Halloween. It's like some fucking spirits, you know? That's what Halloween is about. It's about some fucking devil shit. It's about sinning. It's about going outside and killing people. No, it's not. That's what all the movies are about that we love, though. What the fuck? Yeah, get out there and get some evil going. These are the Halloween Horror Awards, okay? I watch movies all the fucking time, and, you know, I tried to make it a point this October to watch movies that were new, not just fucking watch a ton of movies. I mean, I did. I watched a lot of movies, but, you know, try and invest something. So I figured, like, oh, Jordan, when you're changing up your system, think about the categories of the Halloween horror, okay? We got vampire movies. We got ghost movies. We got werewolf movies. We got slasher movies. We got witch movies. What else I got written down here? Zombie movies. Alien movies. Black and white classic movies. That's a character, a category. That's a character. I'm high. I told you this is brought to you by Weed and Beer. Documentaries, you know. We got funny movies. We got scary movies. We got movies that are bad, that are so bad they're good, you know. Halloween, it's like, what's your flavor? What do you like? Do you like fucking scary shit? You know, do you like scary shit or do you like funny shit? Or like visual effects that are like off the chart, but like, I don't know. You like practical effects or you like, you know, you like really crazy sound? I'm more of a rock and roll horror guy myself, you know. Admittedly so, I've only been like a huge fan of the horror genre. I don't know, the last 5 years. You know, I liked Scream growing up. That was a big movie. And then going back to Scream helped me find a lot of horror movies. Because there's horror in horror. You know, all of the horror movies, the dialogue, they talk about prior horror movies about, oh, this is like, what are you, like Dracula coming out here? And like a slasher movie, a little throwaway line. You know, or they'll reference each other. You know, it would be a werewolf movie and they'll talk about werewolf movies, you know. Just like fucking Avengers. They talk about Back to the Future because they're doing time travel and that shit. So it's fun. It's and there's a lot of like, so many times you'll be watching a horror movie and they'll be watching horror movies. You know, the beauty of Scream is fucking Casey Becker, this bitch right here, Drew Barrymore. Oh my God, she's so great. She's putting on a movie at the beginning of Scream. You see the blue screen. And it's very inviting, as Wes Craven says. It's very inviting. Like, oh, you're sitting down with us to fucking watch a scary movie. Drew Barrymore is one of those actors I always say, I'm like, yo, you pick one actor, and you can watch all of their, only their movies during October for Halloween, horror movies. And if you pick Drew Barrymore, you get some fucking heavy hitters. Now, I might be leaving some shit out, but you get Scream. Yeah. Huge star killed it at the beginning. Who saw that coming? You get Donnie Darko, my favorite fucking movie of all time. I had to watch it again yesterday. It was very good. What else? You get E.T. You get E.T., which isn't like a horror movie, but it's an alien movie. It's sci-fi. It tosses in there. They go trick-or-treating in it. You know, she's in that. She's also in this one, I forget what it's like called, like Firestarter or some shit like that. Some shit where she's like telekinetic. She's like a young actress, little girl, and she's like, I don't know. And I haven't seen it. No, fuck. Thank you for reminding me. Santa Clarita Diet. Yeah, she's like a zombie in that. It's some TV show. I should put that on tonight. Man, that's a good one. Like, pick one person's filmography. You know, David Arquette's not bad either. Because if David Arquette, like, you get all the Scream movies, and you get all the Scream movies you get 4, and you get Eight-Legged Freaks, which is kind of a fun thing. I haven't seen it like in a long, long time, but you know that tosses in the genre. And Buffy the Vampire Slayer, one of my top like 6, whatever, top favorite movies. So I got this film awards I'm gonna tell you all the movies I watched this October, and we're gonna do a little film festival. Okay. Now, certain movies that are already deemed classics are not even available on this list, even if I watch them. And those include the likes of, like, Halloween, I watched last night. That's the best motherfucking movie ever. Halloween is so fucking... Donnie Darko, like I said, I had to watch that twice. That's in my all-time classics. I haven't watched it yet, but Buffy the Vampire Slayer is on there. E.T. is on there. Beetlejuice, Casper, Hocus Pocus. Am I missing anything? Those are like like Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, those are like cemented classics. They're not eligible for awards. We're not fucking handing out silvers or golds to these motherfucking classics, because Donnie Darko would just take all the awards. It would have it all. Okay, be a horde of fucking awards for Donnie. So this is the movies I watched. All right. I watched Fade to Black, which was like this 90s slashers movie or of sorts, very independent film. I watched Day of the Dead. I've seen it before, but I gave it a good view, in the Night of the Living Dead series, George Romero. I watched Elvira, it's a witch movie. I watched The Howling 2, Your Sister's a Werewolf. I watched The Thing from Another World, classic, 1951, black and white. I watched The Ring, 1998, the Japanese version, very fucking scary. I watched The Haunting, which is the 1999 version of the book fucking Shirley Jackson wrote. I watched The Thing, the 1982 classic version. Oh, that movie's so fucking... Oh, I'll get to it. I watched Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1. It's pretty fucking good. I watched House on the Haunted Hill, 1959 and 1999. I watched The Haunting, 63. Those movies, go to my fucking book report of The Haunting of Hill House for my breakdown of those 4 fucking proper things, okay? I watched Clue. Clue's funny. Clue's goofy. It's got a fucking Monty Python-y fucking feel to it, okay? I watched Suspiria. Amazing movie. Beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, fucking occult witch, supernatural movie. I watched Scream 4. I've seen Scream 4 before, but it counts on this because it's like I stuck it in there. I haven't seen Scream 4. Oh, Scream is in the all-time list too, of course. Duh. And so is Halloween. Yes. And Friday the 13th and Psycho. I forgot that in the early. Scream 4, it's eligible for awards. It's eligible. Okay. What am I fucking go? I'm just trying to think about. Okay. Oh yeah, Bats. I watched Bats. This ridiculous fucking 90s movie. I watched Breaking Dawn 2. Very good. I watched Interview with the Vampire, which I have seen a lot. I grew up with this VHS as a child. I had it, which meant if you were a fucking 90s kid with VHSs, you had like 10 of them. So I watched like this, Young Guns, and Thelma and Louise like 1,000 times over and over again. And then I put on Days of Thunder. Interview the Vampire. However, I have not seen it all the way through in the last 10 years. So it's up there for awards tonight. This is fun. And I just finished Trick or Treat. Not the recent one that's made by like Michael Dougherty or whatever. That was very good. It's like an anthology. Trick or Treats which I watched is this 80s very good movie about this kid basically crying wolf all night. He's getting babysat, and he's fucking telling the chick that, like, you know, he's scared of shit, keeps pulling pranks on her, and then, I don't know, at the end they team up to fight the serial killer that is returning home, and then the kid tries to kill her. It was very good. All right, so what are the awards? The awards we're going to give out are the categories, man. Best vampire movie, best ghost movie, best werewolf movie, best slasher movie, best witch movie, best zombie movie, best alien movie, best black and white movie, best documentary, most ridiculous movie, scariest movie, funniest movie, score, who's got the best film score, best cinematography, and best kills, overall best kills, and best visual effects. Okay, I think that's all the awards I have on this fucking scribble right here. All right. So the awards. Get ready. Hold on. I guess we can take a sip between rounds, right? Certainly. That's out. We're going to move on to the next Budweiser soon. All right. Best vampire movie. All right. Now, what vampire movies did I watch? I watched Interview with the Vampire and Breaking Dawn 2. I feel like I watched more vampire shit than that. I like casually watched a lot of stuff that I didn't finish. So it's just, okay, I guess it's all the other, Breaking Dawn Part 1. Yeah, all that shit, yeah. Okay, and I read about vampires. I read I Am Legend. That's what fucking had me on the fucking, okay. So the award for Best Vampire Movie is for Interview with the Vampire. Dude, that movie is fucking good. It's Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. I mean, maybe my two favorite actors, you know. I mean, I fucking watched the VHS enough times. God, that movie's so good. It rocks the vampire lore because, I don't know, he fucking goes through how he fucking gets bit and does the shit. They come across Kirsten Dunst and turn her into it. And there's some weird zombie shit with Tom Cruise involved when they feed him dead blood and shit. And then, you know, there's like hiding from sunlight. Antonio Banderas comes in there and he's like, I'm ready to act with you fucking motherfuckers too. I got it. I'm going to be Zorro soon. Okay, I got it. Dude, Interview with the Vampire is very good. He's the guy giving the interview is, what's his name? Christian Slater. Oh, doing his Christian Slater. That's not a good voice. I can't do it. Anyways, the award for Best Vampire Movie goes to Interview with the Vampire. I've talked in length. My whole last podcast was about Twilight Saga. Breaking Dawn 2 almost fucking got it, man. Almost got it. It really did. It's a good vampire. I mean, that was a good, but I'm going to give it to Interview. Alrighty. Best Ghost Movie. Best Ghost Movie. Where's my G next to? The Ring, 1998 version. Yeah, the Japanese version. This is a good movie. Now, I always said for years that The Ring was like the scariest movie I've ever seen, and I think it is. Like especially when I saw it. When I don't know, I was like 13 or 12 or 13. Like I saw me and my buddy Jesse Norton. We saw it with a couple girls. I feel like we saw it with Desiree Hoffman and Kate Outman. I could be wrong. Did we see it with my neighbor Amanda Steers, or did we? Jesse Norton, my boy, was there. Who was the other? Or was it Jessica Lopez, who like Jesse's married to now? Who I was into dating back then. Jesse wasn't. But we did that. When we got home from the movie, we like called the other one. We had 7 days. But I watched the 1998 version, man. And, dude, it's so good. I mean, they're both very good. The American one is, it's almost like, it's a complete copy of it. Even in shots in a lot of ways. But, like, something about that Japanese horror that is really, really fucking scary, man. It's scarier than our stuff, man. It's scary. Cover up. It's scary. I don't like it. It's very good. So that gets the best ghost movie. Okay. Also, I might as well just say it right now. It's the best scary. It's the most scary movie. My award for scariest goes to The Ring. Yeah, because it's fucking scary, dude. Now here's one thing that's scarier about the new version. When the chick is fucking hunched over in the beginning after she's dead, whenever they're like flashing back to her funeral, like the first girl that dies in the opening scene. And they're like, she said she had a stroke. And she's like that's scarier looking. I will say, it is scarier. But, yeah. This is fucking scary shit. All right, what's my next category? Werewolf. This is by default, dude. I didn't watch a lot of... you know, it kind of wins, though, because... Okay, so I watched The Howling 2, Your Sister's a Werewolf, which is the winner, and I'm trying to see if there's any other werewolf fucking movies I even finished. No, because I started a lot. Like, I don't even know what they were. They just didn't keep me going. This one had Christopher Lee in it, who is a badass actor. And it had some... The first Howling, you know, everyone talks about American Werewolf in London. But The Howling is fucking dope, especially with the visual effects, too. Like, The Howling is a must-see, man. But The Howling 2, it gets way sillier. It gets fucking campy-dampy. And it's... I don't know. It gets the Werewolf Award, because I finished the movie. I finished it. I get it. So, hats off to you. All right. Who's next? Slasher movie. Well, it's a fun genre. Dare I say my favorite genre. You know, I'm a Halloween, I'm a Scream boy, I'm a Friday the 13th bitch. Okay, the award... Oh, yeah, that's what has an S to it. The award for best slasher movie is Scream 4. Scream 4 is good. It's very good. And it's... You know, it's got... You know... Sydney's fucking niece. This is spoilers, of course. If you fucking haven't seen this movie, get the fuck out of here. Sydney's niece is the fucking killer at the end. And it's just, you know, you kind of see it coming, you kind of don't. But the way they do it is so good, but it's gory as fuck. It's by far the goriest Scream. I'm talking about, like, Sydney walks into the room after a couple of the high schoolers got gutted. And when I say gutted, they show the girl's intestines gutted out. And, like, the whole room is cartoonily fucking sprayed with blood, which is fucking heavy metal. It's very good. It's a step up from the other, and it's like its own thing because it's kind of the reaction to the Saw franchise, you know? They even mention that. They're like, yeah, I like slashers. I don't like all this fucking blood and guts about fucking torture porn. But then they kind of do it in ways. So fucking Scream 4 gets the best slasher. What else do I have? I have a B. What's B? Best kills. Oh, Scream 4 gets the award for best kills overall too. Yeah, of all these movies, it does because it's gory as fuck. Scream 4 fucking picking up some hardware tonight. 2 awards. Good for you, Wes, in your fucking last directorial outing. Well done, my friend. Well done. All right. Next on the list. Best witch movie. Suspiria. Yeah. Suspiria is amazing. I haven't seen it. I hadn't seen it before. And I remember the new one. They rebooted. They remade it like 2 years ago. And I was like, oh, there's a remake. So the original must be worth a fuck. And so I didn't see it. But I've been thinking, and every time you look up people's lists of like best movies or best horror movies, Suspiria always comes up. And they're like, oh, the cinematography is great. Which it's going to pick up not only the best witch movie, but the best cinematography as well. Because the colors in this movie, the design, it's very colorful and vibrant and just like eerie. You know, it's about like this chick at this, what is it, a ballerina fucking place or some sort of art shit? Oh God, I watched a lot of movies. She's at this fucking place with people trying to come up, like Black Swan style, and then like witchy shit is happening, and people are mysteriously dying and shit. And yeah, Suspiria, beautiful fucking movie. Okay, let's move on. Keep going. Zombie movie. Well, of course, this is gonna go to the Day of the Dead. Yeah, and also. This fucking 1987, is it 87, I think? It's in the 80s. George Romero in the Living Dead series. This movie is fucking good and gory and like hilariously gory where you really see it happening type shit. And it's so funny, man. Because everyone is committing so hard, and everyone's like, "I'll fucking kill you, motherfuckers!" And like going crazy on each other. Like the good guys are like, "You better watch your ass!" Like just screaming lines to each other. Day of the Dead is a funny fucking movie. And the best zombie movie I watched. I think it's the only it's the only one I watched in its entirety this October, you know. But like other things, I watch. What did I try watching that? Like I couldn't finish. Who gives a shit? I didn't. All right, best alien movie. I'm gonna take a little break. All right. I'm gonna crack open another Budweiser. I don't do 20-minute episodes. I do 10. Fucking tired. Calm down. I'll put some music on. You fucking nerds! You fucking hacks! You fucking weak ass bitch! Oh, okay. Hold on. The awards in a second. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Where else are you gonna get this shit? Okay? Is Jared Levin ever gonna come pick up his surfboard? I hope he doesn't. Cause I like the vibe. Because you guys see these videos, and you're like, look at that motherfucker. All right. Can you not tell it's a surfboard? It's all wrapped up. Jared killed me in that Halloween short I made. Did you like that? Did it because I blew out the candle. Can't break the fucking shit early. You know what I mean? All right. I'm back in it. Drugs. Do I want? Okay, I know. I was like, I got something around here. You know, I'm recording this like on the 27th, so I can put it out like a day. No, today's 29th already. I'm trying to get it out so you can watch it for Halloween, okay? So who knows? The best movie I'm going to see, I probably haven't watched yet. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. Don't excuse me. Don't like or subscribe. Sincerely don't. Best alien movie. All right, what alien movies did I watch? I watched The Thing from from Another World, the original, and I watched The Thing. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go back-to-back awards because the following award after that is Black and White. Now the best alien movie goes to The Thing, the '82 version. John Carpenter is a goddamn director, okay? I talked about this extensively with my boys on Invade the Decade. My boys and my gal, okay? Macy Isaacs. Is there an S on the... Fuck, I better get her name right. Isaac or Isaacs? Isaacs, yeah. Avery McKinney, Brian Burris. Yo, Invade the Decade. Check out their podcast. We talked about The Thing, and I watched it, and it's the best. It's fucking... It also gets the best award for best visual effects this horror award season. It gets best score. John Carpenter is a rock and roll musician, motherfucker. Dude, excellent filmmaker. I don't know, just the practical effects. There's a lot of stop motion and fucking redoing shots and piece by piece. It's all a lot of practical fucking effects. It's so good. You know, it's the basis of Quentin Tarantino's Hateful Eight, you know. And the music, boom, 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 boom. It's so good. You know, I'm going to give it visual effects, and I'm not given an award like animation, you know, like post effects. I'm saying that is the practical is the visual effects in my award. However, you want to fucking get technical about it. So that gets it. And the thing from Another World, the original, the black and white, it is like so good. For a 1951 black and white movie, it's very easy for those movies to be boring to watch in many parts. And this is not. It's like all the still moments play with the fucking movie, and it's different than John Carpenter's one. I mean, I should say John Carpenter's is different than his. You know, it's one thing you're looking at. You know, but it's very good the way he set it up, the dialogue, you move with it. For fucking, you know, for an old movie, it was like I can watch this. You know, it's only like an hour and 20 minutes or some shit. So. Those are the awards for Best Alien, Black and White, Best Score, Best Visual Effects. Just fucking, see, we're knocking them down, baby. What else is even left? Most ridiculous movie, Bats. Jesus Christ. 1999. Lou Diamond Phillips. Oh, so bad it's good. So shitty it's good. Like, just watch a trailer. It's like killer bats, but like the animal bats, like, and it's like a disaster type movie. Like it's got the fucking feeling like Outbreak and those Roland Emmerich movies, like Day After Tomorrow and shit. Bats. I don't know. It also has like one of the guys that acts in Cool Runnings, you know, like the main guy from Cool Runnings that just did Cool Runnings and this and then nothing else. I don't know. Ridiculous. A lot of funny bats squishing them like they step on the bat's head, like a real practical way to kill a bat, like with a fly swatter. You know, bats are like little shitty rat birds, you know. Most people don't realize there's bats like all around. You see, they flap a certain way. When they flap and fucking dumb, you can see them out, dude. I don't know. We got them all over in Michigan. You see it with swarms. And after a while, you start, you know, because you think it's birds. You think it's birds. It's just bats. And they're, like, harmless, you know. I guess they have rabies. If you get bit by one, you probably need a shot, you know. But they're not like, oh, this bat got to me, you know. The scariest thing ever, though, if you live and you hang out down in, like, a Michigan basement, man, because all my friends, they all want to, like, move down in, like, the parents' basement and deck it out and stuff. It's like, yeah, there's bats that live down there, dude. They nest down there in the winter, and, like, it's for real scary. Like, I've had friends in the middle of the night where the bat is fucking flapping above their fucking head, you know, and you're fine. There's nothing that'll happen. That's the thing that's funny about this movie is, like, okay, bats are gross. That's all. Bats are gross. Okay, but I don't even know if bats could kill you. I mean, over time, anything infection. I don't think they can though. I don't think like coyotes could kill you if you just laid there and they fucking went after you. I don't think like ants could kill you even ants, but like bats aren't gonna like. I think you could go on Fear Factor with bats and like have them all around. You know what I mean? I kind of want to rewatch this movie. Lou Diamond Phillips. Navajo, Navajo. It's a Young Guns reference. It's not racist, okay? Chavez. It's a Young Guns reference, okay? If Emilio Estevez can say it, then I can quit acting too. That's pretty funny. Scariest movie I already gave out to The Ring. The Ghost movie, the 1998 version. It just feels cool to say, I watched the Japanese version. Fuck you, I did. I did. And I'm glad I did. And I do feel better than you. Funniest movie. Did I hand this out yet? Who's got an F next to your name on this list? Oh, was I supposed to just decide it? Oh, no, I already gave it out. Day of the Dead. That last movie I watched, Trick or Treat, that was very funny, too. The kid was pulling pranks on her. He was, like, acting like he was drowning in the pool. And then the girl, like, jumps in and gives him CPR. It's the fucking Sandlot thing. Sandlot did it after them because it's 80s. Sandlot's 90s. Oh! Sandlot, see? People don't realize the impact of horror. I mean, hopefully you do. Hopefully you do. All right, who else is next? Best cinematography. Yes, Suspiria got that. Beautiful movie. Watch it. Watch it. Best kill, Scream 4, visual effects. Okay, I gave it. Well, dude, those are the awards. Those are the awards, man. You know, some TV shows I watch. I watch Buffy, as usual. And if I can give some notes on, I watch Buffy. I watch X-Files a little bit. I watch a lot of Treehouse of Horror. I watched Sabrina, a little Chilling Adventures, a little Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Sabrina the Teenage Witch is kind of my like go-to daytime show in the background right now because it's fun, it's light, you know. My ex-girlfriend, she goes, Jordan, you watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch during the day, you watch Chilling Adventures of Sabrina at night. And I watched a little Chilling. I get some chill, but the old show is great. X-Files is cool to check out. I never saw that. I was like too scared to watch it as a kid. Treehouse of Horror, the best episode that I saw, they have this Homer cubed one about him going to another dimension, which really, I've been reading a lot about fucking the astral plane. Not a lot, but I've been reading a little about the astral plane and what another dimension is like, how we can't perceive of it. And I was watching Carl Sagan do some fucking models of like 2D to 3D, 3D leaving its prints on 2D. And this fucking Homer episode is amazing because it's like Homer goes into another dimension and it's from fucking 2D. And then he goes to 3D and it's like looks like 3D, you know, like Toy Story. But he's talking, so they hear his voice. So it's like part of that is still of the... Oh, God, it's going to wreck my brain trying to think about it. And then he goes to 40. He goes to real life. It's like the other dimensions. And it's like, that's fucking what shit is going on, man. Like, we think there's so much going on, but, like, there's a whole nother shit, like, that we can't even conceive of. Like, imagine a reality where you can't even think of it like this. Oh, that tripped me out. And Buffy. Buffy, the first 4 seasons are just fucking magic, and it really falls off the rails in the last 3 seasons. And my ex-lady friend, she told me about Supernatural, that it did the same thing. The problem is, it's a monster of the week show. Okay? Buffy. First 4 seasons, it's a lot of that. And then they go for this like overarching fucking long story about the character in the later seasons where it's like, no, I just want the like, oh, this is a vampire week, but then we'll do the Frankenstein week, and then we'll do the fucking witchy, and then, oh, this one's about ghosts, and then, come on, you know. But Buffy, those first 4, man, if you love horror, it's like, I kind of maxed out on it because I went hard early on October. I was so excited, and it was so good. I was like reliving the days of watching Buffy and Dawson's Creek back to back. Ah. You don't even know, man. You don't even know. That's some good shit. I was so Dawson because I didn't even realize how Dawson was like a filmmaker boy or whatever, fan kid. I was so Dawson. Oh, and then so Buffy's great. Don't get me wrong. She bangs Angel and then he turns to the dark side. It's all hot. It's hot. She got to kill him, and then he comes back. One of these days, I'm gonna watch Angel. Have you ever seen it? David Boreanaz, Brands. He was almost up for Batman, apparently. I read that recently. Not that he wasn't recently up for Batman, but when Bale was, they talked to David. Maybe they would have jumped. Maybe they're like, hey, he's got a series on his own. Buffy banged him. He turned to the dark side. All right. Oh. The Hill House show. That might have been the best, though. That gets the award for the best show. I talked about that extensively on the other fucking shit. If you care, go to it. That Simpsons episode is season 7, episode 6, by the way. Homer Cubed. It's the 3rd segment. Best documentary. I watched 2 documentaries. I really watched one because one of them I saw before. I watched Hitchcock and In Search of Darkness. That's not the name of the Hitchcock one. The Hitchcock one is like a number and then a number. It's like 105, 69. You know, it's like how many takes and shots there were in the fucking Psycho opening shower sequence. And that gets the award. Because it's the only one I saw. In Search of Darkness is amazing, though. It's like a fucking run-through of all the 80s horror movies. I think that's it. I'm out of it. I'm spent. I feel like I've been shouting for 34 minutes, which I have been. Jesus.
No, I like slasher with like Scream, you know? The original one, 96. Back when it was cool for a high schooler to kill all his classmates, you know? It's like, everyone freaks out when it happens now. They're like, let's change all the gun laws. It's like, come on, guys, we're just having fun. We're just... Kids get molested on Halloween a lot. That's the thing, right? No, they don't. This isn't. They do. And that's, hey, that's a shame because I think you're setting an unrealistic expectation on this child. You know, like this kid thinks every year he wears an Iron Man costume he's gonna get a blowjob, and life doesn't work out that way. Okay, it doesn't.